the lane with those summons. Up against someone like a Faceless Void, it's pretty easy. Guy can't clear summons worth a damn, assuming that is going to be the matchup, and I guess that probably... That's really the telling point of how easy Tavo's leading the rear as the Brewmaster. Smoked up coming from behind. Enigma really doesn't want to be in a fight this early. They will see everyone in Shadow Shaman. But he's fine being in a fight this early. Schofield is going to go for the stomp, which will be cancelled actually. Pepita's already dead. Arrow now lands on the Schofield, and they'll get 2 for none. Duster gets first blood to the Enigma summons, then if they split, you can just die to that. Schofield, speaking of just dying to that, he's going to get Fire Blast ignited. Starstorm will straight kill him. Very, very comfortable. That kill doing quite nice things for him, and here's the combo, Fire Blast Arrow. Not a super elegant combo, but man, it gets the job done. Ice Blood is going to back off, take a couple tower shots, but that's what Ogre does best. Takes tower shots and then walks out. Can't save for the Brewmaster, even with Excel here, he gets bugged up. And now Shackled, Kataro is going to be able to shoot you one more time, Clap is there, a couple more right clicks, and they get the kill. As soon as I say he's safe against Weaver, he dies. Classic play. Ice Blood's going to arrive a little bit too late, Kataro does summon. Really difficult to play around. I mean, by yourself, there's no real play around, just don't get caught. Faceless Void, though. On the... Ooh, what? He didn't have any HP? I just assumed he was going to be fine. Oh, here comes the bubble. And the Cold Feet combo onto the Enigma. Stomp is there. It won't land onto anyone. They do freeze down the Enigma, but Pepita's here, making it a 1-for-1. So pretty nice 1-for-1 for Pain if they can actually get out with this Faceless Void. And I'm walking deep into the trees, he will be able to back out of there. And if you want to mess with Faceless Void, this is the time to do it. When he doesn't have his Chronosphere active, very viable kill. Tavo, though, gonna come in from nowhere with a chair onto Excel. Throws a boulder onto the Shadow Fiend. Cyclone is here. He can be dispelled into an arrow, into a double Starstorm, and that will straight get the kill. 8-2 Pain are all. Maybe to set up for mid, Sentry Ward does drop for the Radiant. They do see King RD, they grab him. 1 raise, 2 raise, back of a 3rd raise? Nope, just right click him, that's good too. A little bit of trouble if that happens. Speaking of trouble for the Weaver, here comes a Chronosphere, which is blind and it does catch. With a clap from the outskirts, they get the kill in the bag. Even an arrow coming in for good measure. King RD is able to leap out. Does have an Arcane Rune, and no, Duster actually in a little bit of trouble. Duster, I bet he wishes he had a leap out. Arrow being held right now. King RD is going to look for the arrow. Starstorms instead. That will be dodged by the time lapse. Instead, will get it. And Raze is going to Ice Blood. Split is going to be canceled by the Hex. He is going to get Raze one more time, and there is no split anymore. As Pepita does the full Raze, is able to lock down and kill off this Brewmaster. King RD, Duster, and Ice Blood. Maybe looking for a little bit of response here. Moonlight Shadow goes out. They are spotted on the incoming. Full detection is here from the Sentry, and Pepita's going to leave. But in the meantime, Schofield drops to HFN, chasing him down and beating him to death. HFN, Moonlight Shadow is wearing thin right now. They have a black hole, but they don't have enough damage here. Pepita's finally arriving, but HFN is free and clear right now. They will get the tower deny on bottom as well. So it's an even... Excel's not doing too bad for himself. Chronosphere onto the Weaver. Needs a lot of bashes here. Fire Blast, and it's enough damage. Whoa, what is this? Our core 1 position Faceless Void. He clearly wants to go for a Lotus Orb as his first item. Duster, Invis replaced, Ice Blood, HFN. They will see the smoke on everyone. Tavo, link forward, Black Hole onto 2. Focusing onto the Ogre Magi. They do cancel the Black Hole. Chronosphere is not coming out just yet. Faceless Void is going to drop. Ice Blast coming in will land to pretty much everyone. But is there enough damage here? Arrow lands into the Weaver. Right clicks are in. Time Lapse is not castable and will drop to Tavo's Split. But all of his Brewlings are actually taking an absolute beating here. He'll just drop to Pepita. And the right clicks of the SF. It's a 3-for-1 as Old Stinger shows off that shiny new Blink Dagger. Maybe goes in a little bit too far now, but playing around that Enigma ultimate. Do you have a black hole? If yes, go look for a usage. Well, unfortunately, SF isn't going to get a chance. Stomp lands onto everyone. It's a pretty sick stomp. Definitely feel like this item might be under-purchased, but you really need the right type of hero. Ooh, Blink out from Pepita. He is going to drum up and try to find a hidey hole. He's going to Requiem instead, which will be canceled by a Fire Blast. And he'll try again. He'll cancel it again. He has a double life here, so he will die once. His backup is coming in spades. Everyone and their mom has been invited to the party. Here comes the Earth Splitter as the Shadow Fiend does jump away back into the tree. Ice Blast coming in, will not hit onto Ice Blood. The Black Hole, though, lands onto two heroes with the Midnight Pulse there. They put Surfboards trying to go for the Faceless Void. They have a Malphite stun. The damage, it is going to be enough with the Shackle lasting for so damn long. Skullfield off to the side. He's not to miss his stomp, but Taro is here with that slow from the Diffusal Blade. The damage is enough. And ultimately, for Pain Gaming, they lose 3 heroes. There was an OD and an Omni Knight on the other end. We're seeing this Shadow Fiend go for a little bit of a right-clicking build. And I also think it's wrong, because this is a perfect time to get that burst going, because you can't actually 100-0 Faceless Void. It's like I've almost seen this guy play before. King RD, and with the Malphite, does have a leap out. Second leap, not in time. Malphite into the Hex, into a Shackle, into a Stomp. Oh, that Stomp did a lot of damage. Holy crap, they did a lot of damage. Fruitless rotation so far. They will see HFN. Don't see anyone else though. BKB, straight Black Hole, looking to pop Faceless Void. 2 Raises, Earth Splitter coming in, and it will get the kill. Onto HFN, including a Shackle. Onto Tavo. He does have the split. How many disables do they have? Not enough. He gets the split off, but can they actually escape with him? That's another question entirely. Off to the side, the Ogre Magi is actually going to teleport out because he's tanky, he's smart. But the Brewmaster, maybe not as much so. You respawn on the Earth Blink, and there's a Malphite. Rest assured, Stinger's spamming that button. Stun, stun, stun. Got him. He's dead. Cyclone goes off into the Shadow Fiend to try to buy himself some space. Not gonna. Lack of Chronosphere on the other side. And of course, that lack of damage pizza.
Another good die.
Yep. I said it in the draft. I said, yeah, Pizza played pretty well, but he got picked off one too many times. Oh, Stomp. Poor Ice Blood. Ice Blast is gonna land. That's not gonna do anything. Having even spread on your carries, on your cores. Oh, who's teleporting in there? That is not a good idea, Faceless Void. He's going to not get shackled. There's no mana, but he's still gonna drop to the Stomp of Skullfield. My god, that does a lot of damage. His cast range is larger than this, but holy crap, he can like cast from a million miles away. Skullfield will fall here. Hex goes off, and he will just shatter. Yeah, that Hex was not in this circle, right? Yeah, just destroy the racks and get back. Gotta be careful though. Shadow Shaman tags with an arrow on bot side. Cooldown reduction has the 1 talent. He'll just jump in. Malphite King RD. Another Malphite gonna come in soon. They will also jump in onto Pepita, but this Assault Crowd is gonna give him so much extra durability. Chronosphere is not active. Stomp is gonna miss completely as the Enigma is gonna BKB Shadow Blade in and look for a Black Hole. He's gonna land it onto 2 heroes. Where's the Requiem? There's Kataro stacking. They don't even need the Requiem. They have the Earth Splitter. That might just be better actually, as Tavo now is on the run. Malphite is available. They just need a little bit of vision and a little bit of movement speed. Tavo has a Blink Dagger soon. The bugs are coming. He will dodge that first click. Oh, but it gets Malphite just in the nick of time before the Blink Dagger come in, and that's going to give Stinger the kill. A 4-for-0 exchange pretty comfortably. Rana does have vision now from the Ice Blast. Leaps right in, snatched the Aegis on Kataro. So Mirana ends up getting the kill on Roche, but ends up dying for it. Does she get the cheese? No, cheese is going to be not here, actually. It looks like they all got rid of their Blightstones. The Shadow Shaman still has his, but it doesn't really matter. Taro's taking a little bit of damage here, taking tower aggro. Faceless Void pushing forward, gets hexed up, did not expect a true sight, and now it's gonna launch. Oh, here comes the Earth Splitter. He will go down. The Panda Split does come out. They'll send the pizza up into the air, trying to go for the Weaver. Now here comes the Black Hole. It's gonna wah. You know what? That's fine because you landed a couple good ones. Then he walks into the Chronosphere. Oh well, Chronosphere is now down. He's just have to Skullfield with the Stomp. He'll get it off, then get stunned afterwards. The Weaver, where is the Weaver? He's at full HP somewhere. It looks like he used the first life of his Aegis, and now is gonna have to make a retreat. They've already taken down the tier 3 tower. HFN already bought back. They lose the Shadow Shaman. He whips that hard, like every single goddamn time. Careful there, Kataro. No bashes. He's not time-lapsing. He will finally get it off and then try to scurry away. It looks like he will survive. That was a little bit too close for comfort, though. Serpent Wards on the Shadow Shaman. That is such a fast timing on this hero. Oh, Duster, no. Run, Duster, run. Dude, that one series of shots, and how the hell did they get... Okay, they saw him with the bugs, right? So he's dead as shit, and, well, maybe the Ogre Magi is pretty darn dead as well, because he is smart, but he's not that smart. 2 supports down. Pain Gaming. And those are the heroes I guess you kind of want to lose if you're going to lose anyone. Jump in from Tavo, getting right top of Excel. He did not deploy his Serpent Wards. Can they kill off Excel without him deploying his ultimate? They will get the ultimate out. Arrow goes off onto the Weaver. Needs a time lapse. He's going to get put into the ethereal form. He gives him time to time lapse. And now the black hole from Stinger. They do have True Sight onto the Faceless Void. It looks like maybe not enough. They will still kill him off, as Tavo's going to return from his split form, but he's up against one too many heroes right now. Will blink out before anything can attack him. King RD will have those leads, but he's still taking an absolute beating here. Jump forward for the Enigma. Tanks the arrow, gets the Malphite stun off, letting Kitaro and Pepita just lay into that Mirana. One more raise, but she has a million leaps. Thank you, Ice Frog. Thank you. Another ghost shotgun on from Pepita. And that save onto Kitaro. That was clutch as hell. And it's something you can dispel, but you're not always in the right position. It's so hard to be in the right position up against that. Oh, Tavo's going in perhaps a little bit too far. Does pop BKB, but Kitaro doesn't really care about his BKB. Is going to scurry away from the Ice Blast, and he'll be just fine. Tavo really intent on continuing this fight. But yeah. In exchange for 3, including Rax. Oh, Arrow. Bag the Weaver, but Schofield is here to help. Maybe here to help a little bit. Time Lapse going to get Kitaro right back up to near full HP. Still takes a couple of disables, but he's actually a little bit of trouble right now. Needs some help. Another Force Staff, another Ghost Scepter. No way. Kitaro's going to be saved once again by Pepita. What a play. And with the regen in his bottle, he'll be getting right back to ship shape. Unfortunately for Shadow Fiend, he doesn't have another one, so he's a little bit screwed, but Kitaro is back. They were able to stomp down that Tavo Brewmaster now looking for the Ogre Magi. They do see him through some means. The Stinger is going to return looking for Mirana at the same time. She has no more leaps left, but Kitaro's not focusing her just yet. Is now going to circle around with the stomp there. The Chrono Trigger is going to bail her out with the multicast. They'll get the kill on the Weaver. He can buy back, but he can't time-lapse back. Is it worth it? I think it might just be worth it, but they're going to let Schofield die instead, as they will keep Enigma alive. Pain Gaming making a pretty big push out of their base. Easy to underestimate that because they're so easy to kill, specifically with the Battle Fury Faceless Void, but it is a lot of damage. Force Staff out from the Shadow Shaman, gets into the Roche Pit, spells the Cold Feet, goes Ethereal as well, but his backup is really far away. Has another Force Staff? Wave Equilibrium on the bottom lane. Schofield just wants this ward. He'll Force Staff out to the Cold Feet. Oh, Chronosphere off to the side. Where's the shotgun help? There it is, but no, it's actually not there. The Enigma also gets focused down, and he'll be brought down as HFN lands a great Chronosphere. Neither of these two heroes have buyback. Weaver just bought out for a Butterfly, and hey, look at that Void carry right now. Cell, really gotta be careful there, bro. He does see the Mirana. Oh, gets tagged with the arrow! And now here comes the Ice Blast. Force Staff out is gonna make that miss, but the Mirana's gonna give chase to the leap. There goes Excel, leaping forward. Schofield will use himself, but I don't think he's going to get out of this. No, King RD just machine guns him down. And Weaver is in the Chronosphere, is available. Stinger, they have a black hole here, but only one black hole compared to the 2 lives and 2 Chronospheres of Faceless Void. Gonna cleave through the Eidolons. They're super dead. Get rid of the Malphite and just go to town on this tier 3. Top lane is being pushed by King RD as well, so this may be a 2 racks for Pain. Not in mid, but hey, everywhere else, that's good too. Assault your ass on the roof. Giving that minus armor for the Faceless Void to just wail onto the structures. That's going to be 1 racks claimed. 2nd and 3rd actually all in trouble. As HFN, as long as he has his Aegis, doesn't really have much to fear. He is just going to work. We'll back off. Enigma's thinking about pushing forward now. Okay. I thought I heard a Chronosphere. That was, not the ideal Chrono, let's say. But he has a Refresher Charge, so it's all good, man. It's all good. There you go. Chow down. And they'll jump in, use the 2nd Chronosphere on the Enigma. Shotgun is going to keep him safe, but still the ice damage and the fire going to come in and cut this guy down. And in the backside, looks like the Weaver was looking to poke in, but couldn't quite find an angle there. Chronosphere down for Enigma. Can Pain feel comfortable enough going for more? It looks like they do. You have an Aegis on the Faceless Void, but he's going to lose it immediately. No assistance just yet. King RD has another set of arrows right now. will throw them out, and they will all miss. HFN will still get Shackles from the high ground, but the damage is so huge going back in. It will not be able to get any kills just yet. HFN will once again time walk it off. King RD as well will leap out. Pablo's going to come in with that haze. If they need it, Katara will fall. 100 seconds. He's down for good. Oh no, HFN is still very healthy right now. He has to plow through all these Serpent Wards, but now the split off in the backside, catches the Shadow Feed. He doesn't have an Ethereal Blade for himself. The Brewmaster's looking to zone him out as Excel is going to pop the Lincoln Sphere, but he is going to get stunned up by the Arrow set, and the L-Titan as well will fall. Ooh, careful there, Void. You only have 1 life, but Time Walk in. He wants to die, apparently. Ice Blast Pizza. Oh, is that lethal damage? It is lethal damage. They got him. He's immediately going to buy out. But the damage is being done in the mid lane. As the Faceless Void does buy back, he immediately travels in. The Pizza, he's all alone right now for another 12 seconds. He'll have an Enigma friend, but in that time, the game might be over. What can he do about this? He can throw out a couple of long-range raises, but if he gets too close, he'll get hit with Fire Blast. Kamsa? Nope, like, where are you going, Ice Blood? What the hell is he doing? Black Hole is going to land onto 2. There's not much follow-up here. The Ancient Apparition will fall. HFN will time-lapse all that damage back. He will still get hit pretty hard by the Shadow Fiend and will go down, but the Mirana's still kicking, and that's going to be game. Pain Gaming will take game 1. After having lost Rax such a long time ago, they are going to strike back off of some sick Faceless Void play. And Pablo's Brewmaster as well.